This morning, we are talking to GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen, who's a little bit behind some of this. Ryan, great to see you. It's been a while. I have about a million questions about what's going on with GameStop and your investments and everything else, but let's start with the stapler. It's up to what, $250,000 right now?
Yes.
So
we had our store in Staten Island on launch day, and the store manager took the stapler and stapled it into the switch. So we damaged the switch, we refurbished it, and now we're auctioning off the stapler, the switch, and the actual and the basically it turned into a collectible. So it's right now $250,000. I'd originally said 6 figures. I'm going to throw in my underwear. We've surpassed that, obviously. And now 7 figures. If we get the 7 figures, I'll personally deliver the underwear in Miami, and we'll take a trip to McDonald's together.
Your dirty underwear?
Do you believe the underwear is going to advance the price? And are you going to sign the underwear?
I will sign the underwear. Whether it will advance the price or not, I'm not sure. We'll see.
And just so we're clear, is this, you said a trip to, it's a trip to Miami, or they got to pick it up in Miami where you live?
I will fly them to Miami, and McDonald's is on me.
And McDonald's, how much stuff can they get at McDonald's?
Whatever they want.
Wow. I mean, I could order a lot at McDonald's. I don't know if I could get up to the price, though. Before we even go farther, who do you think is bidding on this?
I don't know.
Are you, though, fascinated by this sort of fascination with GameStop and with you? I mean, the fact that people would want your underwear? I don't do a lot of interviews where I ask about the underwear, Ryan.
It's a nice underwear.
What kind?
Don't tell me the kind that has those little holders.
No. Okay, let's
only
move
the winner,
on.
Only the winner is going to find out.
Only the winner is going to find out.
What are those called?
Right.
You know, they're laughing. It's like a game to them. Like they don't even know how to do this interview. And I love that Ryan's so dry. He's not giving them anything. He's just right there. Okay. Cut. Terrible answer. I love it. I love this. And these guys are just idiots. They're like fish out of water. They don't know what to say next. It gets even worse. I love this interview.
And let's talk about where GameStop sits right now, in terms of just where you are on the journey. And I mean, I remember talking to you a million years ago, obviously during the sort of GameStop frenzy. But where are you from then to now?
We're a much more profitable business, smaller business, less stores, very strong balance sheet. We are, we've gotten our costs under control, and we've changed the business from a reliance on hardware and software to a significant focus on trading cards and collectibles generally.
And how do you think about crypto in the middle of all that?
We made an investment of just over $500 million into Bitcoin, and
so that would put it at 106. If they went right over $500 million, that means buying in at 106 is the total. Let's see, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now is 117. So we're up $11,000 a Bitcoin right now. So that means we're up almost $50 million, right? Just ballparking numbers. So yeah, 11,000 on it. So we bought it right around here, where it flexed when it got in this level here, is where they bought in. And then it ran up again. They were up, came down, you found that was actually support, dipped below and went all the way and ripped, right? So really good to be in Bitcoin at that level. You know, everybody wants it entry level. You know, GameStop's fair. But I don't mind 117. I don't mind 107, 106. So there's that answer. Let's keep going. The interview's great. I love it. It gets even worse.
I look at it as a hedge against inflation and global money printing, and we'll see what happens. So,
but how much should people who are investing in GameStop think of you as some kind of like portfolio of assets and maybe even like a mini micro strategy or something?
No, I mean, we have our own unique strategy, and we have a very strong balance sheet, over $9 billion of cash and marketable securities. And we will deploy that capital responsibly as I would my own capital, and only look for opportunities where the downside is limited and there's a lot of upside. So we'll be opportunistic when we see those opportunities.
There's more to that interview than that. Right here.
I don't know.
A trip to it's a trip to Miami. Get up to the price though. This sort of fascination with GameStop and with
It's a nice underwear.
where GameStop sits right now. And
You know, we've gotten our costs under control.
talking to you a million years ago, obviously during.
Wow. You know, I just realized that they posted the interview and they clipped out all the best parts and they just made it for them, you know, because it was a really awkward interview. And I don't mind watching it again, so we're going to watch it. We don't get to hear from Ryan very often as being investors with GameStop, which I'm fine with too. I don't need to hear from him, but when I do, I pay attention. If you listened, he said we have over $9 billion in cash and marketable securities. So coming into the period to this quarter, we had 6.4 billion. You then take the 6.4 billion and you deduct the 500 million for Bitcoin. You're now left at 5.9. So you mean to tell me after the offerings and the 4.2 billion that they actually ended up raising, they have money. So they raised another 2.75 off of the 5.9. So that would be 7.9 plus 8.6. Where'd you get the other 500 million? Or are you counting Bitcoin into the 9.1? You know, I'm just saying. I know that they sold a lot of things in Canada and France, and they've got a lot of cash coming in. They have more cash than normal. You know, they have a swing profit as far as free cash flow goes, $303 million from year versus year for the same quarter. So those are massive numbers. But we'll keep going. I know he's going to be on Charles Payne. I heard about it. I'm not a big fan on everyone asking questions. They're like, what questions should we ask? Yeah, I've got the link. I've got the full interview right here. But what questions should we ask? You know, that's what they said. And I was like, ask about the arcade. That's cool. Ask about that. Don't ask strategy. When are you going to deploy capital? When's enough money? Like, there's never enough. And he just told you when he's going to deploy it, when they find the right strategy, when they find the right, you know, things coming their way. So let's hear the rest of it.
During the sort of GameStop frenzy, but where are you from then to now?
We're a much more profitable business, smaller business, less stores, very strong balance sheet. We are, you know, we've gotten our costs under control, and we've changed the business from a reliance on hardware and software to a significant focus on trading cards and collectibles generally.
And where?
Yeah.
And how do you think about crypto in the middle of all that?
We made an investment of just over $500 million into Bitcoin, and I look at it as as a hedge against inflation and global money printing, and we'll see what happens. So.
But how much should people who are investing in GameStop think of you as some kind of like portfolio of assets and maybe even like a mini micro strategy or something?
No, I mean, we have our own unique strategy, and we have a very strong balance sheet, over $9 billion of cash and marketable securities. And we will deploy that capital responsibly as I would my own capital, and only look for opportunities where the downside is limited and there's a lot of upside. So we'll be opportunistic when we see those opportunities.
Well, I'm curious what you think of your shareholder base these days, again, because I think so many people think about the shareholders during what was this GameStop frenzy, and just your ability to take to X or social media and during what was this GameStop frenzy, and just your ability to take to X or social media and get people, as I said, excited about what you're doing and how you think about that. It's very unusual. Well, it's just unusual. I mean, you and maybe Elon Musk, and I don't know if I should put you in the same category, but have sort of a very special ability to have this sort of fan following that's sort of very unusual. You can post an emoji of something and people go crazy.
You see, he's getting, someone's in the room with him, guys. His lawyers, somebody's telling him what he can talk about, what he can't talk about. He looks for confirmation before he answers. I love it. Keep going.
We have a loyal shareholder base.
Damn right.
Clearly. I don't think there's many situations of public companies where the CEO receives absolutely no compensation and is, I mean, you can never be completely aligned with common shareholders because everyone has a different cost basis and has a different time horizon. But I don't get compensated. I've invested my own personal capital. I don't have any perverse incentives, and the goal is to maximize shareholder value. So, you see these public companies where you've got executives and they're collecting tens of millions of dollars or hundreds of millions of dollars in risk-free compensation, and frankly, it's despicable. And so that's not the way that I run GameStop.
Damn right.
I actually have a broader question about investors, since I think you have an unusual relationship with them. We've been talking on the broadcast for the past couple of weeks about this push towards folks who are tokenizing effectively private companies, shares in
this whole part right here. I agree with Ryan. Like, I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about this whole time. Like, they're trying to throw a narrative out there about tokenizing stock. Listen how they just push this whole side of the conversation, and Ryan's not falling for it.
Private companies to what might be described as unaccredited investors, so people who have less than $1 million. There's a big argument being made that we need to democratize investing, that the real opportunities are in private investments, and that these sort of derivative instruments are a great opportunity. There's other people who say this is crazy and we have regulations for a reason, and for some reason they're not being applied or at least listened to in this context. What do you think about all of that?
I don't have much of an opinion on it. I haven't looked into it, so
the reason
I have
I ask
nothing
is
intelligent to say on the topic.
Okay. No, the reason I ask is more just about sort of the opportunity set for traders today, and sort of the opportunity to make money in these unusual, I don't know if they're unusual, but different ways, and this idea of democratizing investing, which I think a lot of people look to what you've done and think that this is about democratizing opportunity.
I think that there's a lot of risk in investing, period, especially in individual securities. And I don't give out investing advice. And I've always said the best thing to do for for most people is to invest in low-cost ETFs, and you can lose a lot of money investing, and you have to have the right temperament for it. Right. So it's for the very few. But in terms of people being allowed to invest in whatever the hell they want, people should be allowed to invest whatever the hell they want, and they take on those risks. And so, I mean, that's generally my point of view, but understand that it comes with significant risk and volatility, and you got to have the right temperament and do your own diligence.
Are you still a passive investor in Apple and Netflix and I think Wells Fargo at one point?
Yeah.
And what's your take?
In Apple and in Wells Fargo.
So in terms of Apple, obviously there's been a lot of questions about Apple and AI and where they sit in terms of the stack relative to so many other players. Do you look at that as a value play at this point? Do you think it's oversold? What's your take?
I think it's the strongest brand in the world. You look around you, everyone is glued to their iPhones and people aren't switching devices. They can do a much better job in artificial intelligence. There's no question. Siri is the same thing that it was 10 or 15 years ago. And, there's definitely an opportunity for them to improve in AI, but they own the ecosystem and they've got a very strong, enviable business.
Do you think they need to be super strong in AI, or that can just be a layer from somebody else on top?
Only if they can make money.
You mean only if they can make money from the hardware part, or you're saying only if they can make money from folks who are paying them to be the layer on top?
Yeah, it's not clear who the winners in AI is going to be ultimately. You look today, ChatGPT is clearly number one, but we'll see if they can ultimately develop a real mode in AI, or ultimately once everyone's models are at the same level, how much pricing model there will be between the different languages and the different models is TBD. So I think everyone's trying to figure out long term, how do you monetize AI? There's no question AI is incredibly disruptive, but who the long term winners are going to be is I don't have a point of view at this point on who's going to be able to ultimately create a durable competitive advantage in the space.
You do have a lot of money in Alibaba, so I imagine you think that they have a credible claim in the AI world.
We're supposed to be talking about GameStop.
I'm just curious where you land. Well, let me ask you, in terms of trading cards, maybe it goes to crypto and trading cards. Do you think that crypto and trading cards ever go together in some kind of digital way that we don't know about?
It could. There's opportunities.
Give me a little more.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. But, there's opportunities.
Can you tell us about those opportunities in terms of just how to think about it for the investors or even the customers of GameStop right now? Like what to expect?
There's an opportunity to buy trading cards and to do so using cryptocurrency. So we'll see how much there is on the actual demand side for that kind of product. But there's definitely an opportunity to actually use crypto in the space. And the utility of crypto beyond and investing is a hedge against inflation. I think that so far that's been the biggest demand for crypto. And so the ability to actually use crypto within transactions is something that is an opportunity. And it's something that we're looking at.
Is that stable coins? Is that Ethereum? Or are you thinking people are going to actually use Bitcoin to pay for things?
We're going to look at all cryptocurrencies.
Okay. Ryan, we're going to leave it there. We appreciate it. We wish you lots of luck today with this big auction. We hope that you make a lot of money for charity. And If somebody wants the stapler and the underwear and McDonald's, you can go out and get it this morning.
Are you going to place a bet?
Well, you might have priced me out already because we're at what are we at, 250? It might be going up as we're talking. So I don't, if it had been at 250, I think that would have been a steal. 249, 700. But,
it's not too late. You've got about a day left.
I got a day left. I may do a GoFundMe page to see if I can maybe crowdsource some money to put together for our trip to McDonald's. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Unfortunately, the price can't go above $250,000. If you guys have not been told this or found out the rules of eBay, it's a newer account. It's a branded account. The max is $249.99, and that's why it won't go above the 500 or the 250, and that's been the issue. The second thing, guys, is them looking into digital currency for cards. You guys were here with us when we were doing NFTs, when GameStop had an NFT platform years ago, and you understand the technology of layer 2. Extremely low gas fees, probably none, and being on a blockchain that you can actually, that's transactional. The biggest part about buying things with cryptocurrency is you have to have a transaction, and it has to be documented. It's a ledger within a blockchain, and on the blockchain itself, when it's built on layer 2 versus layer 1, the gas fees are minimal. That's one. Two, the rate of speed. The amount of transactions that you could have if you're using something like Bitcoin, the engine's not built the same way. They're not built to be operational. The things that are built for adaptation and operation is going to be something like Doge. And it's just a mass supply, massive amounts for what we call microtransactions. So if you were to buy an NFT, give you an example, I had a digital NFT of a card, and only one was available. Like the artwork we were selling and transferring back and forth. Maybe GameStop's figuring out that if they start adopting NFTs mass, right, and everything's digital, all your collectibles are digital. People assume that's what it's going to be. People are gonna get out of the physical and go to digital. And you know what, guys? I can tell you that it's probably not going to happen that way. And that's why he said, well, you can buy them with cryptocurrency. It'd be awesome, but where's the demand for that? And the reason why I tell you it's not going to happen that way is because you still value the Mona Lisa. You still value, pieces of art around the world. Picasso, Monet, you name it. Those are physical collectibles, and all of the private equity folks have them. Well, the physical artwork of this day and age is Pokemon, right? I don't think people understand that part yet, but they will. That's the way it goes for me on that end. We know that NFTs were a huge fail. We saw it. It happened with basketball, and it happened with football and baseball, everything. But maybe, when you launch something and you try to figure it out, maybe you change it up and you do better. So we'll go that route, okay? That guy on the stage, yeah, that's pretty weak. I didn't get to watch the other interview. There was another interview that I didn't get to see yet. I gotta find it. It's a Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer said something that somebody wanted me to hear. But let's go look at the website really quick because there is something else I want to show you guys. The first thing I want to show you is this. This is Alibaba, guys. You heard him say in there Alibaba might be the winner of the AI race. And they clearly are head and shoulders above the rest of China. But I want to show you what a triangle looks like. A bullish pennant. A bullish pennant, when it opens up, will open up from the bottom to the top. You'll have a run. They call it a flagpole. Sometimes it's 1 day of trading. In this case, it's 1 week. And you'll see us run up. So this is your backside of your bullish pennant. You then have this downward angle where they're pushing down the pressure on price action. The shock of the top versus the bottom finding it, and then it rises. As it rises, this capitulates and has a breaking point. This pennant here took from 2022 all the way to 2024. It was a 2-year pennant. A 2-year pennant at the low of $55, the test out low of $64. So 64 was the break. You found the break. You came through, and now you broke out. As you broke out to the top side, you came up here from the 60. You went to 80. Not too crazy, but enough for 25%. Did it reach the previous high of 118? Well, you pushed down again. You had another Dorito within a Dorito, as we call it. You then had the true breakout. The true breakout went all the way up to the right to the previous high. This is your level right here, your previous high. Mega rip. Okay, listen to me, guys. This run right here, 2-year run sideways, pushed up, ran again sideways from 524 all the way to about 8. So 3 months was that breakout from there. Eventually broke out, touched the top, came back, but remember, you're retesting on the backside of this right here. Your retest came all the way down to 75, but it doesn't belong there. It never belongs there because this is a push down from the top of your triangle. Once you push down and you went and tested that damn support again, we're out of here. Took off like a bat out of hell all the way to the top. Well, guess what's happening right now? Let's go ahead and take off these indicators of M&A, and let's look at no moving averages, just straight math. When you look at this, you're looking from one point to this point. That's your push down. Now you have your support. You have your support from this point to your checkpoint. This is Alibaba. Alibaba looks like it's primed to run. That's what it looks like. Like it's going to have a breakout and have another leg up. Previously, Alibaba has been worth how much? All the way to the top, way up here. You had this push down. You had these Doritos to get you back out. Looks like they're going to break out of here and retest all the way. Could be a run all the way to 300. You probably get your first run all the way through gap fill right there, level previous level support 160. But that's where you're playing with. Ryan has been buying Alibaba at the bottom at a 50, 60, 70 this whole time frame. He has been buying and buying and buying. It has been reported he has over $1 billion of Alibaba. Yes, he knew the value. We all know the value if you look at it. I've explained it to you so many times as far as P/E ratio, book value. The book per share is $60 on this damn thing. You're paying less than 2 times book. I have this report that I want to show you guys. It's something I looked up a long time ago. I looked up the market right now. Oh, man, you know what? I'm going to post it. Let me post it in the Discord so you guys can see it. And it's very educational. It's really good. I don't mind taking the time to show you guys. As you guys know, I've been doing a lot of research the last couple of days, and it's been monster. Oh, look, I forgot to post that one. Ooh, those are some good ones I forgot to post. But I'm going to post them right now. 3 pictures. Cool. All right, they're all in the Discord right now. Okay, so let's go to the Discord. So we'll go over this chart in a minute where I feel GameStop's going. But let's go to the Discord. This is our Discord, completely free. It always will be. This was the whole partnership. Jared Kushner, part owner, Kushner Companies, got the he actually got $250 million from Apollo, but I'll leave that one alone. Let's talk about this right here. So this is price to book value. The S&P price, the S&P 500, and how many times is it over book? Right now, on average, you're trading at 5x book, like I told you, most companies do right now. So if GameStop were to be in the S&P 500 and they traded at 5 times book, the stock would be worth somewhere around $70 a share. And it should. It should be at 70 because that's what Wall Street deems it. Now, GameStop's actually trading down here at 2008 levels because they don't let it trade more than 2 times book. But the last time that the stock market was trading at 5 times book, it had a complete correction all the way down to the ground. This was a fake correction in 2022. They didn't want to call it a recession. They didn't want to give you back what they were claiming it was worth. So, since they didn't give it back to you, they pushed even higher. Well, guess what? The bigger the push, the higher the fall. That's what you have coming out. So that is your book value for explaining book value to you guys. But we're going to go back to the charts so you can understand what I'm looking at. This stock is severely undervalued, and that's why people are buying it. Alibaba. Looks like it's going to break out. It's just what it looks like. Let's go ahead and look at GameStop. GameStop has a 6-year pennant, guys, with the flagpole to match. And this flagpole will run again. You're going to get a flagpole out of this triangle here as big as this one. You'll have a run from down here all the way to here. And when you see these runs, yes, this is on the monthly chart. And it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 months to run. That develops gamma, that develops, this bullish signals from the media. It's a FOMO. It's everybody. Everybody on the sidelines right now looking out, saying, what the hell's going on over there at GameStop? And it's going to run like you've never seen it run. It'll get you a good, what is this right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A good 10 run. So you're going to be breaking out from here. When you break out, you're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. So 2,000 and 3,000. And people thought I was making that up. No, I'm still there. I'm not coming off of those numbers, 2,000 to 3,000 a share, because you guys keep looking at value, and everybody tries to explain it away. And hold on, Marantz, at $2,000, right? It's worth more than any company out there. It's bigger than anything. It's not that it's valued at that. It's not that it's worth that. It's not. It doesn't come out that way. What comes out to is how many times have they pushed against it, and how many people are not in it. Everyone's on the other side of this trade. It is so heavy one-sided that when you're shorting it, it's going to just spring rocket, guys. I know. People want to tell you that we don't know what we're talking about. Okay, well, you'll see down here, okay? This is the way it goes in life. You're going to run up, check it back down, and now you're on your way back up. And when you're up here, look at number 3. Look at where it's at. It's around $2,000. Everyone's bought in on these levels at the bottom. The push-up on this price will be everyone jumping into it. It's like if you guys ever poured water on a driveway, like a cup of water. You have a cup of water, right? And you pour it on a driveway. And the driveway's slanted, so the water starts going down. It's going in one direction. It's just going. Easy. What happens when you put the water hose behind it? So we got this cup called the stock market in GameStop. Here it is. It's pouring water. Imagine if they just got the water hose and just let the whole damn thing on it. Like, that's what's going to happen here. I'm sorry, guys. This is a whole nother world. And maybe I'm just in it by myself. Or maybe I'm the only guy who sees it. But you're looking for a run like you've never seen. And all it's going to take you, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? Who cares? Half of you guys won't be here. And I don't mind. Guys, don't care one bit. Stock gets to $500 a share. You guys are all looking around saying, 500, man, this is a $200 billion company. Oh, my God, this is amazing. I'm just like, 200 billion? Hold on. Everybody's trying to give you value based off of measurables, right? Off of fundamentals. Just hear me out, okay? America. $200 billion. And that's at 500 a share. And you say, it's never going to happen, Marantz. This company's not worth that. Okay. They're going to make $500 million this year. $500 million. They have $9 billion cash. Remember the numbers I'm telling you. They're going to make $500 million and they have $9 billion cash. This is Palantir. Palantir, okay, on an overview, they make $500 million a year. And if I go over here to their balance sheet, they're sitting on $5 billion. Half the cash, same amount of profits. Palantir's worth $350 billion. I'll let somebody explain it to me. I'll play stupid. Until I see people call out every investment that's grossly overvalued, like Tesla, like Palantir, like severely overvalued. Don't come to me and tell me about your little models and how you're doing your math, Tony De Niro, and how Michael Packer comes out and says GameStop's worth $13. Don't do that shit. Show me a career. Show me a career where you guys come through and tell me that these other investments that exist in America, that are in the S&P, that are front page, everybody talks about, they're worth $350 billion. It's not even possible for the amount of money that they don't make. They would have to make how much a year for them to be worth $350 billion? I mean, would they have to be Walmart or Costco? What would they have to be? Those companies make billions, right? A year. And they have valuations of $400 billion. These guys don't make it. They make millions and they have billions of net worth where people are cashed out. People are making money off of this thing. Wall Street's making money off of this. Okay, well, listen, I've got one next for you. I've got the one that no one's talking about. I got GameStop. I have GameStop, and everybody doesn't see it for what it is yet, but they will. And let me tell you a different thing. Have you talked to parents lately, guys? You know, I talk to parents every day. I talk to I don't even know, 20,000 people. And here's the crazy thing. What's the most sought after thing for kids? Like in your lifetime? Everybody was like, you know what? We need cell phones for these kids. It's about safety. It's about attention. It keeps them occupied. And I can reach them and I can track them and safe. You know, Apple, the product, the ecosystem, as Ryan said. You know, they own the whole thing. The branding's phenomenal. And guess what? Everybody needs a cell phone, right? Cool. Put value on it. They give it a $3 trillion market cap. Everybody has a cell phone. Change the world. All the little things in between. Companies coming along the way. They make value. They make money. They're good. Boom. Come. I track it. The number one thing in the world right now? Pokemon cards. I'm telling you right now, Pokemon cards. And they've got these guys stuck. Do you know how many scalpers are sitting on boxes and boxes that they can't sell? These guys went and bought the whole damn industry out. We're talking about the largest growing sector. Period. Bigger than music, bigger than movies, bigger than video games. Collectibles. That industry is growing at the most rapid rate you could ever imagine, and GameStop's at the front of it. GameStop's number one. They're selling it to everybody. That's worth something. It's not just Pogs and Slammers. It's not just Chia Pets. It's everything. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever. Magic the Gathering cards. Football, baseball, basketball. Everything's covered. GameStop has the grading. They sell the product they're going to grade. They sell the product to you. You're going to go ahead and open it, grade it, trade it. You're going to rate it. You're going to do everything you can. And they own the ecosystem of collectibles. GameStop does. They run the whole show. They have tremendous influence. They can leverage. They can do. You could do nothing about it. You couldn't ship out enough cards if you wanted to, Amazon. This is where it's at. And when people get along and people understand, GameStop's doing it for a year or 2 or 3 or a decade, then like, you know what, this is a $1 trillion company. This is a $1 trillion industry. Now are we talking about lofty expectations for value? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think you'll find more investors wanting to get into it. And when they're running at $20 a share, they're going to be like, damn, I wish I would have been in there. And when you find the next opportunity with less downside, right? As Ryan said, they're looking for opportunities, but not where there's no downside risk. Think about what happened when they actually did this run with PSA. They didn't pay for it. If it didn't work out, oh well, they made a little bit of money off of it. They found a new way to see how we can get this done. It's changed the industry completely. If you were grading cards 2 years ago, you would have never, it was never like it is today. Today, PSA had to open up 4 international offices all around the world. Their expansion's enormous. They were doing 880,000 cards a year. They're now doing 1 million in 6 weeks, 6 months with GameStop. Like, it's crazy. GameStop has a vault of almost 10,000 cards that's graded, organized as it comes in. They have prepped for this. And yes, the initial startup costs, yeah, I get it. You're going to have to pay an engineer. You're going to have to pay a group full of people, some trainers. You're going to buy the tablets to train the people. You're going to buy the product to train. All of that are costs. I get it. I do. This is why Wall Street hasn't factored in the adjusted EBITDA, the adjusted profits that you'll see, the bigger margins you'll see over time. You'll see margins because of adoption. You'll see margins because people become trained shoppers. That's what happens with brands. He says it's, your shareholders. Everyone's over here talking about the shareholders. You guys are losing sight of us. We're more than shareholders. We're consumers. Remember, there's people out there that just buy stuff to make money. I'm going to buy that stock and it's going to run. All right, how many of you guys partake in NVIDIA? Other than buying graphic cards, and thank you so much for the small fry. Thank you for the investment for the crew. I don't understand why people have not put a value on what GameStop is doing, as a whole, and it's all consumer to consumer. There's nothing B2B. There's no business to business right now. It's going to happen. You see, this is why GameStop wins and Amazon loses. You turn a negative into a positive when you have really good leadership. I'm going to give you this example and I'm going to explain it. Amazon had an idea, but their idea was to build and always build as big as they can, as fast as they can, and ship it out. And you can build all day long. You can build the fulfillment centers and you can hire mass amounts of people. You're going to be dealing with unions. You're going to be dealing with wages increases. Every year it's a struggle to make $1. Initially the demand is large, but here's what happens. Somebody like GameStop that already has a physical footprint on America beats you because they deliver the product faster. Remember, I get the headphones less than an hour, 1 hour. You can do same-day delivery. You're going to beat everybody. What happens when people find this out? As it gets out, guess what GameStop doesn't have to do? They don't have to do what Amazon's doing. Amazon is doing Amazon Fresh. They're trying to build, refurbish, rent, lease commercial real estate at the worst time in the history. And it's the worst time in 40 years. So you see mass layoffs from companies everywhere right now. Everybody's announcing it today. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was all over the news. People are laid off. Amazon not opening stores. I can show you a physical one right now that decided not to open. They spent all the money in the world. I laugh. It's up. The building's green. It's dark gray. And it says Amazon Fresh, signage, everything. Decided not to open. We're not going to open. Boom. GameStop has the physical already there. They've meshed it. This is the future of doing business. It's not only brick and mortar. It is e-commerce. E-commerce leads the way. E-commerce will lead you to the building. It's generating the up. GameStop goes, you know what? Scalpers want to buy all this? Make them wait in line. Put them out front. Make it an event every Saturday. Get in line, guys, and we're going to limit you to one. One product each. Go for it. Bring your cousins. Bring your kids. Guess what you got to do? You got to buy a damn membership. You have to buy the membership. You want to get the funding for it. You want to get the savings for it. They're showing people, kind of like nightclubs in Vegas, where they just have people outside waiting in line. Hey, it's all optics, babe. It's all optics. This is what generates interest. This is what asks questions. It's a visual thing. GameStop's doing the psychological win. They're winning psychologically to everyone. You know how many people around me talk GameStop now? Maybe because I just talk it, right? Well, good. I'll keep talking it, and I'm going to be this way for the next decade, so you're going to be sick of me. That's fine. But that stock price is going up. That stock price is going up and to the right. Everybody wants part of this company. Thank you for going live and all that you do, my brother. Kamsahamnida. Love the family. Thank you. Love this family. Me too, man. My 10-year-old received her first phone today, an iPhone 13. She doesn't get until next school year, and when you're allowed to walk home by yourselves. Fort Sim is the way. Yeah, she loves Roblox. FYI. There you go. You know, I'm thankful and grateful that we have technology to track our children and not. And I was trying to explain to my son, I was like, yo, Pop, you know, because the first thing I tried to explain to my son was the underwear. Like, yo, bro, you guys take this anyway, okay? Play Payne's interview, is it already going? He's interviewing now? Okay. Let's go. Let's go find it. You know I hate Charles Payne. See if it's on Fox already. It appears on Payne. Oh, that was 4 years ago. What's late? Somebody have a link for it already? Because if it's going to be on Fox. I don't know. Fox Live. I see Trump live right now. People are watching. No. You guys probably have it already. Put it in the Discord. And I'm good with you. You guys have it in the Discord already? I'll wait for it. Let's see who's fast. Somebody's got to have it. Paste, copy, boom, boom, boom. I forget what it's called. It's called like Charles Payne Live. You know, Fox Business News or something. What's it called? Making Money? Let's see if somebody got to it first. Discord. Nope, you guys suck, bro. How you guys want me to play it? I'm not watching it. It's on TV. I don't have TV on the screen. That's it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have it, but I don't have it on here. Let me just go to Fox News. Let's see what we got.
All right, great pleasure joining us now. Ambassador to NATO, Mr. Matt Whitaker, is a very important spot. Matt Whitaker, thank you for coming on. Tell me if I've got the story basically right, and maybe you could walk us through the transfer.
I have to go over there. Nobody has a live. They don't even have a live stream. These guys. What do you guys do all day, bro? Let's see anybody put in the Discord. Nope. My Discord's failed, bro. Don't ever join it. Leave me alone. Oh, well, watch the interview, bros. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not hard up on it. Not at all. Not for me, because I don't want to ask Ryan any questions. Let's see what they say here. Ryan confirmed. Yeah, we know all that, dude. You guys got to stop that nonsense. Okay. Ryan. Boom. We know he did that interview on Squawk Box. Which one is this one? Same one?
Where you live.
Well, post it then. Come on, Reese Politics. You're supposed to be the Twitter guy. Get verified. This guy's the worst, by the way. Absolute worst. And you don't have it, bro? All you're doing is, this is what you post all day? This guy's Twitter farm, like you wouldn't be imagined. Thank you. Ryan. Yeah, all these guys, all fanboys of Ryan Cohen all of a sudden. Let's start with me. Nope. Jim. Oh, let me hear this one.
I feel like these people have a level of contempt for us that is really shocking. I feel like to tell these guys, listen, I don't know who you think you are. I don't know what you think you can do. But we have a particular set of skills that are really, if we want to be a nightmare for people like this. Because they don't have a show. When these people have a level of contempt for us that is really shocking. I feel like to tell these guys, listen, I don't know who you think you are. I don't know what you think you can do. But we have a particular set of skills that are really, if we want to be a nightmare for people like this. Because they don't have a show.
Who is that? Was that Liam Nielsen? Bro, that guy's hardcore, bro. Look at that Jim Kramer, he's a beast, bro. Yeah. So no one's posted it yet. We'll wait till it's over, I guess. Oh, somebody posted me. Oh, this is me? Where did I do this one? Hey, bro, whatever this is, I'll retweet it. I didn't even listen to it. I'm just going to retweet it. Bro, that was me, bros, back in the day. You know how it goes. 12 o'clock, Ryan Cohen. Oh, the PP show, they're all excited about this? Why are they excited? I never understood that either. Oh, there's another one of me. That's good. Taking a victory lap. Okay, cool. Oh, there it is. Can I? Can I watch this, or I gotta have cable? You guys don't know, man. I don't have cable. Oh, it expired. Oh, here we go.
I haven't called our shots, but we may buy more Bitcoin, or we may not buy more Bitcoin. We'll see what happens.
So it's part of the strategy. Then it's an anti-inflation. It's a hedge against inflation. But if it's the right price, you also see it as an opportunity.
Yeah.
So you're sitting on $9 billion. I want to share one of the posts we got on X because people are saying, okay, it's a lot of cash, and some want to see you put it to work. One question is, would you consider a dividend or even a special one-time dividend?
The thing with the dividend is you got to pay tax, and so I look at it as in I own just over 8% of the company, and granted, we better not do something foolish. But if we don't do something foolish, then better off keeping the money in the company and looking for the right opportunity than going and paying a dividend and paying taxes.
You're speaking of looking for these opportunities. Are you? Because it feels you did the hardest part. You cleaned up a business that was awful, but this next leg up. Are you being too cautious? Folks want to know, where are you looking? Where's the magic coming from, the Ryan Cohen magic? Where exactly is that going to come from? Because it's not going to fall in your lap.
It has to be the right time. We are in a position today where the retail business is profitable. Maybe the future value, when you think about GameStop, has more to do. Again, this is a guess, but it may have more to do with how we deploy our balance sheet than the cash that the retail operations will generate. But it needs to be the right time. And, the capital markets are funny. They can go, and this happens every 5 or 10 years. They can go from green to red and they don't flash yellow. And so, there may be an opportunity tomorrow. You never know. I mean, we could wake up tomorrow and the markets can be down 20%, and GameStop will be in a position to take advantage of those opportunities when they happen. But
I love it.
I got you.
We'll look everywhere.
Okay. Listen, that's how we all do our own individual portfolios as well. I want to ask you about shareholder value. And someone said, hey, what about these convertible notes and the dilution that comes with them? Why does GameStop keep doing them, and how does this add to shareholder value?
Well, they only converted a premium.
Damn right.
And so, we've done these convertible notes at a 30% plus premium, and essentially we're borrowing money at 0%. we're giving a conversion right at 30% plus. So, if someone's willing to lend you money at 0%, then it'd be pretty foolish not to take that money, as long as we don't do something stupid with it.
Right. So obviously we got to talk about short selling. Short selling in GameStop has been legendary. At one point, it probably was valid, considering, again, past management. Just about everyone's asking about three things when it comes to this. First of all, why GameStop? And do you see any form of illegal synthetic shares or whatever it might be, illegal shorting? And ridiculous. What are you doing to fight back against this?
Even from when I made my original investment, I was fascinated at how much hatred there was towards an investment in GameStop. It was one of those things where you would tell someone invested in GameStop, and they'd be like, "What? What are you invested in GameStop for?" And so there's always been a lot of people on the other side of the trade, and I have my own personal views on it.
Yeah.
I think that it's un-American to bet against business, but it's a free market. If you want to be on the other side, no problem. And if things work out, then those shorts ultimately need a cover, and that could ultimately be a good thing. So I don't think it's all bad. I don't really have much respect for short sellers, and someone who's ultimately not smart enough to find someone successful. They have to bet on someone's failure. But if things work out, then they got to cover. So let them short.
Yeah, and I also, to be honest with you, it's the shorts out there, particularly the large organized shorts. They've always had a platform on financial media, so they built these big short positions. Then they go out.
I'm so sorry, guys. That's all I had to. That was the 5 minutes I could do. They limit me. I tried. I have to wait till it's completely finished. Once it goes up live, then I can do it. So once somebody posts it, then I can do it. I apologize, guys. I get excited. Was I even showing it? I don't even know. I was definitely listening to it. Yeah, so it don't matter, bro. It does not matter. Listen to me, guys. So many things were said there. I can't wait to get the full thing, and I'll break it down. A much better interview, by the way, huh? He wasn't doing the bullshit. It was him and Charles speaking. Those other guys, he knows they're clowns, so he won't even do it, But, God, I love it. So my CEO, my chairman of the board says, doesn't matter. Short it all you want. Attack it all you want. You're eventually going to have to cover and close because there's nothing you can do. We're going to be successful. We already are. So it's all about time, value, deploy. You're going to give benefit to GameStop based off of how they deploy their capital. Okay, good. That's their value. So you're giving them no value right now. $23, no value. They offer up these notes at a premium of 30%, and that's $29 a share is where they were at, and everyone's agreeing to this. And if they're giving it at 0% at 29, I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine where the stock's going to be or what they think it's going to be? He said the quiet part out loud, $9 billion, cold hard cash. Yeah. He's such a great talker. I could listen to him and talk all day long. Sharon, you and I both, they freeze every time. Oh, it sucks, right? But you and I both, I get excited about GameStop when I hear my CEO talk like that. Guys, I know what's coming our way. You know what's coming our way. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Did you know the actual situation with the stapler stuck? Yes. I know about it, Burton. Yes. Well, from what I was reading, hopefully I was reading the right thing. It can't be higher than $250,000. That's all I have. I'm hyped right now for my investment because Ryan just came out and said, "Who cares, man? Short away. Like everything they're at, all the shit they're talking. Who cares? Like they're wrong. We have a great business and we'll deploy when we need to." Yeah, it is absolute great interview. Absolute great interview. Yeah. Oh, he cursed right now? Good. I'll have to check it out after it's over. So the minute you guys find it, post it for me, okay? Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Whenever he does his little written speech, he says, "Thank you guys, work hard, blah, blah, blah." Nah, they want to ask the questions. People were asking dumb shit. He's like, okay. Why wouldn't I take free money? Of course I'll take the free money. He said it's all fucked up. Oh, good. Good. I'll watch it when you share it, Marantz. Well, cool. Thanks, guys. We'll get to it. I'm sure you'll watch it more than once. We'll just wait for it. If someone's going to post it, someone's dying to post the whole thing right now. They're already uploading it as we speak. They're like, let me upload. But I'm happy that Ryan's out doing the circuit. And that means if he's doing public speaking, guys, that they're ready. They're ready to rock. When your CEO's out there talking, and he's just a feel good session. That's awesome. And because Ryan doesn't do that. Ryan doesn't go to the TV. Let me tell you, last time Ryan went to the TV, delete that Bitcoin conference shit. No, this is like him walking around. Are we going to buy more Bitcoin? We'll see. We'll see if the price is right. I mean, they don't have to buy more Bitcoin, guys. They just went and buy. He does shit like this where he flexes in front of people, and it's like hey, here's something that we're going to do. You want to use it against us? Do that now. Do that bullshit now. You guys have ETFs that are laced with Bitcoin. You guys, how can you explain not giving an increase on GameStop? Period. It's the lowest price it's been all year at 23, 22, 21. That's your price point? And yet Bitcoin's at an all-time high. All $123,000 a damn coin. GameStop didn't move not but 20 cents. No. I'm excited for everybody. I'm excited for you guys too. Is the interview over? I might crash. I only have one streaming platform, Marantz Rantz. Yeah, his energy's different with Charles. It's not that he likes Charles. Charles is a snake. Charles sold his GameStop to buy more AMC or whatever the hell he sold. I don't know what White Rabbit was talking, but Ryan knows where he's at, man. You know what's crazy? He almost said something, and he had to stop. He had to double back on what he was about to say. I love that for him. Because the more cryptic he is, and the more he doesn't tell people what his plan is. Like when everyone says, you got to tell me what you're going to do with this. It's like, why would I tell you what I'm going to do? I can't give you the playbook. I can't tell you this is what you do. You guys show each other your playbook and say, okay, now stop the play. And he's ready. Yeah. And think about it. Think about it like me. I'm looking at him, and he comes out and says, well, these markets could correct 20%. Yeah. Everybody knows. The whole world knows. Like, I'm going to tell you guys, okay? I've been watching it, and I'm going, okay, how much higher can we go? Who knows? People's suicide, right? They're going all the way up to the cliff, Thelma and Louise. And the shit just keeps going up. You're just like, okay. But not everybody's in it. There are people already on the sidelines with their cash going, that ain't me. That's not me. And that's because when he tells you he's going to treat the capital like his own, well, look at how conservative he is. He only makes investments that he knows that are going to be the plus side for him. Us. It's going to be a huge drop when it happens. It will. And I don't know what world people live in to think that it's not going to happen. Because it's always happened. In 92 it happens. 2001 it happens. 2007 it happens. And now we're sitting here waiting for 2019 to happen. 2019, the world was going to crumble. That was the end of it. 2019 was the peak. 2020 comes. We're ready to crash. COVID happens. It gives everyone, this world, a green light to print more money. Everybody did. That created inflation. And that created this gap of equality. A massive gap. He gave Charles a wink. That interview was awesome. Good job. If Ryan likes Charles, I like him. I will not have it on my to-do list this week. Oh, no, not me. Not me. Mm-mm. Not when Charles put trades on the screen with Terrible and Matthew Kors. Never. I'll never forgive him for that. It's like you're taking your signals from somewhere, from the old ivory tower. It's not going to work for me. I like Ryan. That's it. I don't even really like Larry. I don't like Larry Chang. This guy over here doing interviews with PP Seeds and Bill Pulte and just talking just to get in front of a camera. Like they don't select their crowd. I might not even like Ryan Cohen, bro. I might just like his business side of him. I love when he talks business. But yeah, bro, no. Bro, watch the freaking interview. It's awesome. Yeah, I know, MK. We were watching it. I must say, I needed this no news. It's like an addiction to me. Yeah. Sure. I'm down with that. Okay, we're going to go look for Ryan Cohen. Let's see who has it first. With, what's his name? Charles Payne. Let's see who can find it first. Oh, somebody already posted a damn short. These guys are stupid, man. Audio only. Oh, my God. People are in a rush, bro. Calm down, people. You're going to get the interview. You're going to put the video. We're all going to watch it. David Rubenstein. All right, the first person to send me the interview. Well, the first person was who sent that to me? Somebody sent it to me. How do I? Oh, right there, Bucko Mike. Bucko Mike, I appreciate you, bro. I really do. You're the man, bro. Is that interview over? Who the hell is this? That's Mark Zuckerberg? Bro. Watch out, Mark. 'Tis the season for squeezing. When they put Charles' face on there. And an AMC Theaters Cup. Like this is the shit I'm talking about, bro. This is stupid. AMC Cup and a GameStop. AMC has nothing to do with this. I'll never give AMC. So you're telling me someone dumped 40K Bitcoin and we're still at 117,000. Holy S. Okay, there you go. Trying to tell you. Go ahead, keep that going. Brah. What happened to his eyes? What is this? What are these faces? Oh, you guys can't see him. That's good. Ooh. Don't worry. Okay. I'm still waiting. Anybody? Anybody? I'm waiting for you guys to give me the damn interview. If you guys can find it. I don't feel like searching. Let's see. Did Trove get it? Screenshot. Stapler. Okay, well, okay, so you got that. Thank you. I'm down with that. Ryan Cohen interview. Latest. There it is. GameStop CEO talks Bitcoin strategy. Teases potential payment. Okay, someone's trying to get paid for this now? Oh, you guys got to stop this. What's her name? Oh, she's promoting other shit. It's all a scam, which is why which is why GameStop is the only company I feel comfortable investing in. Ryan Cohen is not a doofus. Oh, cool. I'll take that. Oh, these are Bitcoin people. Oh, man. GameStop talks Bitcoin. Oh, here we go, man. I should have known better. Oh, well, there we go. Ryan Cohen said to Charles Payne, he says, I like you. We need more people like you in the media. Never mind, Ryan. Ryan probably didn't watch the damn clips back in the day. Probably doesn't know. Here we go. Great interview. Post is unavailable. We'll discuss the stapler. Oldie but good one? No. Charles, no. That's why I don't hang out with these people, bro. Oh, here we go. Let me hear this.
It's all a scam. It's all fucked. You know, pardon my French. It's all a scam. It's all fucked up. You look at private equity. You look at venture capital. You look at all of these pools of capital, which really exploded since the financial crisis. And it's all perverse financial incentives. They don't give a shit whether they make money or not for their LPs. They're getting management fees. So they want to deploy the capital as quick as possible, and they're great at sales, and they're making... Yeah.
Hell yeah. He's talking private equity, people. Let's do it. Oh, man, I get so excited about that. Oh my God, that was great. I need the whole video. I want the whole clip. Bro, I'm telling you right now. Don't I have cable somewhere? Don't I? I don't know. I have the thing. Oh, you know what? I can watch it in my room. That's different. No. Oh, man. I could have. Sorry. I know people are going to get this damn interview up. Someone's trying to right now. That might be it right there. Almost. That's not it.
This morning we are talking to
That's the other interview, Amber. You did try. That's the other interview. And we need the Charles Payne interview. I already got that one. It's all fucked up. You guys are just drive, guys. We're fine. I gotta get going anyway. I'll do it when I get home tonight. Give me something to look forward to. I don't mind one bit. Let me see what else I was looking at today. Oh, today, let's go look at how many cards are on this damn website that I love. I tried to buy the Destined Rivals. I even called them. I talked to them. They're like, I don't know. Something about your browser, clear your cookies. I don't know. Like, I guess I'm not meant to have them. I don't care, bros. It's cool. Wow, look at there he is. Flareon EX, but the Japanese. This is Prismatic right here. This is Espeon right here. Prismatic, PSA 10, SIR. Boom, $606. That's why you want to buy Prismatic packs right there for that card. There's other cards. You have the Umbreon. You have them all, man. But phenomenal. All the cards coming through for the collectors. How many cards are on the website right now? 8,771. Bros, they are selling hundreds an hour or something. I don't even know how many an hour a day. Like, they got to be coming off this page, man. It's got to be real. 24/7. It's open. They're just selling. I get excited. Boom. Okay. There's that. Stapler. That. I touched on my Trump report. I went live with it. I put a video up. I figured it out. Leon Black and how he got his son onto the committee. Leon Black and Donald Trump been buddies for like 40 years, bro. Since the days of Drexel. I didn't even put in the whole thing on Drexel because he's right there. Leon Black and Trump right here in the same room in Moscow. They're actually in Russia together, Leon Black and Donald Trump. And they went to strip club too, together. That's Leon Black. That's Apollo. That's everything. And of course, Leon Black gives money to the Kushner family, who is Trump's son-in-law. That really happened. Here's a whole thing from Pocahontas. She wrote this right here to Leon Black. It was like, hey, we found out you have $254 million, like you got from Apollo. You're buying favor. This looks like, something's going on. And they said the same thing about, and these are from the Ranking House Committee, Elijah Cummings. I don't like that dude. Gary Peters, don't care for him. Tom Carper, don't care for him. Elizabeth Warren, can't stand her. But they're barking up the right tree. They're asking these questions because it's almost like Jeffrey Epstein was getting paid so much money. It's been reported $170 million from Leon Black that he that much money. It's not just for you. Like, when you got locked up in prison, you didn't have any more money. Like where's your money, right? And it's crazy because these guys are part of the government right now. Like, I'm going to show you something, okay? So all that money's gone, but I don't know. Were you paying people off? Were you laundering money through Jeffrey Epstein? Like, that's what I ask. But here's Kushner. Kushner's partners are listed on Kushner Company's website. Look at the partners that he has. Jared Kushner's partners. I'll get as close as I can. So you have Aon Partners, private equity. Freddie Mac, Oaktree, private equity. Rockpoint, Blackstone, private equity. You have Signature Bank, which went bankrupt, didn't they? Remember them? Ares, boom, private equity. We knew who they were. We know what they are. I'm looking through. These are all your partnerships right here with your guys. The Carlyle Group, Invesco, Midtown, Equities, Raymond James, Sovereign Bank, some sovereign bank of somewhere, Vornado Trust, they bankrupt Toys R Us, Deutsche Bank, Investor Banks, Royal Bank of Sweden, I think, or somebody, Wells Fargo, Stonehenge. But then over here, when you look, you see, is that Sharon Capital Partners? I don't know. C3? I don't know. But I had saw, RFR. I think it's something else too, somebody else. But you'll see in here, you see a lot of private equity. So when they're getting money from Apollo, and then these are their partners and lenders, you don't even see Apollo on here. It's like they hide all this stuff, guys. They hide what they do. So next was I had uncovered some stuff about Epstein. I was reading. Oh, right here. Look at this picture. Leon Black in Russia. Okay. You got Ivanka Trump. You got Jared Kushner. Leon Black's there watching the tennis match. We don't know what Russian model that he has on his side, But all this really happened. All this really happened. Leon Black's been there with Trump since '96 when they went to Russia, and I had found those videos. I found the clips. I even took a picture of it, and I posted it, and I told the guys, I said, I'm going to post this for later. But right there's Leon Black when he was young. Right there. There's Donald, and there's two businessmen that do business with Drexel. So, and they're part of the Russia oligarchy stuff. There's another, all this is happening. So, that's what I was dealing with this morning. See anything going on with these guys in this interview? Ryan's on the screen. I'm not scared of short sellers. They can short the stock. You're damn right. We're not scared of them. They're done, bro. They're done. It's un-American. If things work out, they have to cover. It's un-American to bet against American companies. Yeah, you shouldn't bet against them. And here you go, getting involved with crypto and stable coins. So it's going to be USDC and Tether. Good job. Let's see. Look at that line right there. That's the line I've been showing you. That's the line I've been showing you guys. You can't get rid of it. I'll show you another line you can't get rid of, guys. Let me hear this part. Look, it's somebody who's ready.
So you've got folks who are in there with you. They're in the trenches with you. They are diamond hands. And I'm glad that you're on the show today to help share your ideas and your vision, because that's all they really want. Words of encouragement, to understand what's going on with the company, to understand what the game plan is. So that's why I'm really happy that you're doing this right now for them.
You're preaching to the choir. I mean, look, it's all, pardon my French, it's all a scam. It's all fucked up. You look at private equity, you look at venture capital, you look at all of these pools of capital which really exploded since the financial crisis, and it's all perverse financial incentives. They don't give a shit whether they make money or not for their LPs. They're getting management fees. So they want to deploy the capital as quick as possible, and they're great at sales, and they're making their 2 and 20, and even if it doesn't go up, then they're still making 2%. I'm a retail investor, so I make money if the stock goes up, and I don't make money just by going and sitting on my hands. I only make money if the business does well. So that was the setup of the trade. You basically had all of these elites, fancy hedge funds and private equity and everyone else who knows who is shorting the stock, and then you had myself as a retail trader, and you had a bunch of other retail traders on the other side of the trade.
That was awesome, man. I know I'm in the right place. Yeah, Ray, I feel very vindicated right now. I've been fighting it for so long. I've been just grinding against private equity and trying to teach people like what it is, and then you have people mock me and make fun of me and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, or it's a pipe dream, you're dreaming, you don't know what you're talking about. And then you got the number one investor in this company, the guy who's been going through it the most for the last 6 years. And he says it absolutely is exactly what you've been saying. It's a large group of money, the biggest group of money you've ever seen. Everyone betting on for sure outcomes, and they manufacture those outcomes. They have tremendous influence on those outcomes. And they lost. And now they got to pay. Don't know when. Don't know how. All I know is if I keep showing up, it's going to happen one day. It's like Ryan Cohen watches the show. That's all I'm saying. Like Ryan, there's no doubt in my mind that you watch the show. Because when we start talking 2 and 20, and we start talking management fees, and we start talking the leverage of these funds and how they've been deployed, there's only one place in America that talks about that. None of them. Not Pee-Pee, not Tony, none of them. They all think I'm full of shit. They think I'm wrong. That was amazing. I gotta go, guys. That was amazing. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be real rich. Just keep grinding. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'll see you around, Ryan. Peace.